Dude, I'm a little knocked out by this news, I have to say.
Oh, the Stan Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I literally, as I was coming here, that's the first thing I saw.
I was just having the conversation. This is not. I was just having the conversation with other people in the other room, and I was saying that it is very rare for an individual to have impacted the world the way that Stan did, and one can only hope to live to be 95.
I mean, of course, and that's the fear, sometimes like and there's a few people that are close to my heart, like actors that have, and directors and people who I've always been inspired by who are getting up there, and that's the fear I always have is that, you're gonna get this headline eventually, but he was, I was just fortunate to meet him, and then I feel that I'm just grateful that he was around to see what Marvel was able to do.
Completely.
Especially in the last 10 years, and then I feel like he always, and then he had the cameos, and then I think he was happy with the turnout.
Yeah, completely. We were just talking about that as well, about the fact that who gets to see what, like, the last 10 years he has seen the world embrace these characters.
Yeah, in such a big way, and come to life, and it just be interesting. I only met him a few times. I never really got like a full one-on-one with him, but he was always like, remember, Bucky's one of the good ones. Bucky's a good guy.
I definitely have to bring up that this Disney streaming service, I'm sure you've heard about it, Disney Plus, sounds like it's going to be amazing, and Feige is doing the whole Marvel thing with, I guess Loki. Tom Hiddleston's going to have his own series, like a 6-episode thing.
That's what is being said.
Yes, so there's a lot of talk that your character could also be going that route and getting a series. Can you comment on that, and what is your take on the Disney streaming thing?
I don't know. I think it's amazing. I think what we're seeing in television now in terms of like character development, the shows like True Detective and Game of Thrones and how The Crown and like what they've done with characters and storytelling is incredible. So I could see why, they would want to maybe do that, because it gives so much opportunity to enrich these characters, and obviously an opportunity like that would be, fantastic. But I don't, where they're going to take that, I never know. I'm never told.
Right, or if you're told, you're not allowed to say.
Yeah, but we've talked about that before. Like, we've been in that situation where it's like, if you've known, if I knew something, I would, like, kind of, I
wink,
feel
wink.
like, yeah, but it's, I honestly think it's just too early to tell at this point. There's so much storytelling that has yet to be shown to people. You still got another movie coming out.
Which is my follow-up question.
So it's like, what's going to happen?
Joe Russo recently said that the cut they currently have is 3 hours.
I have no doubts. The fact that they were able to squeeze the last one in 2.5 hours is kind of impressive to me.
I think
so. It's like, how are you gonna do that?
Right. So the one you made, Part 3, Infinity War, I guess no one really had the full script. Everyone had like alt versions.
But then again, remember, I shot when I was shooting anything, nobody was ever telling me what was Part 1 or Part 2. So the truth is, I don't even know if I'm in this film, because what I've shot, was in Part 1. So. And anything that I shot may or may not have been in Part 1 or Part 2, but I still don't know, right? Like, there were things we shot that were never gonna even make it, because it was easier to just convolute the whole thing. So it's like,
it's crazy.
In a way, you go, all right, well, that's cool, but it's gonna deliver on a level that we probably haven't even really digested yet, because that's what they do best.